Good evening and welcome to Life Lessons to Learning Experience. I'm Darcy. I want to, discuss about the things that I learned in life about. Oh, today I want to discuss about the review of the videos that I discussed last year. One of the topic is that I discuss is not to be involved in gossip and not to hold grudges against others, which I talked about last year. Last year, I share you a story about how my parents went through there were having marital issues, which ended up in divorce. It's when it was all started, several years ago. I was 13 years. It was 24 years ago. My mom invited some people over to my house to discuss about what's going on between her and my dad. Then people she invited were my paternal uncles and their wives, which is my aunts, my uncle's wives, along with my father's friend and the wife, and my father's and my mom's friend, and one of my mom's relatives. I remember that my mom shared her side of the story, then my father shared his. Things were not going well in the meeting. Tensions were, going out of hand, and the worst of all was people were talking about my mom, which really hurt my feelings. But I did not say too much because that's confidential. I just want to keep it at end, but I want to keep it short. When I carried that grudge, it really affected me. I was depressed about it because I truly love my mom. She gave birth to me and raised me for 37 years, and she has helped me plan for the future. That's my disability. Those people don't know that. And those people don't know that my mom has suffered. And looking back, what I have learned that you shouldn't be involved in parents' business because that's between those people and my parents. However, I don't have anything it's against those people. But what really hurt me is about what they were saying stuff about mom, which really broke my mom because I love my mom. And I realized that's between them and my mom. And what I learned is to forgive and forget. I forgive those people about what they did to my mom and just move on. And my mom has gotten over that. She has moved on to her life and those people in Houston that living on the best side. They're not thinking about that. The next topic that I discuss is be careful whom you mind and trust. You remember that I have shared with you about one of my former professors in community college who was a sociology professor. He is a Christian, married, and have, 8 or 9 children. I heard that he got terminated from the community college due to violations of policies that relates to diversity. He was, talking about same-sex marriage, which made his students feel uncomfortable, including a male student who was a let I mean, who was gay, and he cried about it, reported to the teacher. Then another student who has a daughter who was a lesbian then reported to her, club advisor, and the club advisor said talking to Thompson, and she brought it up to the administrator and all that, and he received one, and he continued to, talk about same-sex marriage, and he was discussing about women should work, and which really hurt. Women have the right to work whether they stay home or not, because that's them. Women should be educated. And also, I have heard that he was emailing some faculty members about a video about, you know, same-sex marriage and for men who were used to be gay, and which made some of the faculty members feel uncomfortable, which received a warning. Then he gave a student a D because of her sexual orientation. Then he reported to the administrator, and then the administrator told him, "Don't contact this dude." He didn't listen, so he was escorted by two policemen, and he got his all his stuff, and he was suspended for a bit. He was suspended until he got terminated. As a professor, you should not teach something like that. He is better, teaching at community college. I really admired this that professor. I liked him, but he really disappointed me about what I he did, and I stand for those students, and that's what I learned. Before you choose a professor, go to ratemyprofessors.com, and which is what I've learned. Also, what I learned is to the next video that I discuss is about appreciate what someone's doing for you. And what I learned is you had to appreciate what's someone's doing to you. I mean, doing for you, whether it's a parent, sibling, or a teacher, which is important. I remember that I shared you a story that I did not appreciate what my mom did for me in high school, which was transfer me to Sharpstown for a special career and technical education program, which was the CTED of Science Technology course, because my home high school, West Bear, don't offer it, and I started throwing tantrums because I didn't want to go to Sharpstown because of the rumors that I have heard. I realized there were bad kids everywhere. But the truth was that I'm not interested in careers in the healthcare, and that's why I feel that I should stay in Westbury. And what I've learned, if I'm not interested in careers in Africa, I wouldn't have come to shops, and I would have been honest to myself and tell my mom that health profession is not what I like because I didn't want to hurt her. And what I learned is not about, it's about being honest. I should have let her know instead of making me fool of myself, and I feel bad. I just feel bad because my mom has suffered so much. She has given birth and all that. She has been through, personal things in life. She has been through tough times, but she has made it. She's in her 60s, early 60s. And what I learned is to appreciate what someone is doing for you, no matter no matter what, which is important. Also, what I learned is to, think positive, and that's it. And I'm gonna share you some videos coming up next week, some new, and I hope you enjoy it and Happy New Year.